Alien throne within the Pyramid of Cheops. Egypt's Great Pyramid Cheop houses a secret throne carved from an ancient solid metal meteorite. An expert claimed that a real-life, iron throne, carved from the core of a meteorite could be hidden within the Pyramid of Cheops. Professor Giulio Magli of Milan Polytechnic believes the throne of the pharaoh Khufu is concealed in a secret chamber deep within the ancient wonder. Ancient Egyptians are known to have used meteoritic iron in artifacts such as King Tut's dagger. Cheops Pyramid, built around 2550 BC, is one of the largest and most complex monuments in the history of architecture. Its internal rooms are accessible through narrow tunnels, one of which, before arriving at the funerary chamber, widens and rises suddenly, forming the so-called Great Gallery. The newly discovered room is over this gallery, but does not have a practical function of relieving weight from it because the roof of the gallery itself was already built with a corbelled technique for this very reason. Quote, "There is a possible interpretation, which is in good agreement with what we know about the Egyptian funerary religion as witnessed in the pyramid's texts. In these texts it is said that the pharaoh, before reaching the stars of the north, will have to pass the gates of the sky, and sit on his throne of iron. Within the pyramid there are 4 narrow shafts, the size of a handkerchief, directed to the stars. The pharaoh's afterlife was in fact, according to the texts, in the sky, and in particular among the stars of the north, like the Big Dipper and Draco. 2 of the 4 channels open onto the facades of the monument, while the other 2 run into small doors. One of the 2 doors, the south one, has been explored several times without results, while the north one is still sealed. These doors are with all probabilities representative of the gates of the sky, and the north one could well come into the newly discovered room. The room may contain, at its upper end and exactly under the apex of the Great Pyramid, an object needed by Cheops after crossing the doors, the Iron T. Her one, mentioned in the pyramid texts. We can get an idea of how this object could be, looking at the throne of Cheops' mother, Queen Hetepheres, which has been found in pieces and reconstructed by Harvard University. It is a low chair of cedar wood covered with sheets of gold and faience. Cheops could be similar, but coated with thin iron sheets. Of course it would not be melted iron, but meteoritic iron, that is fallen from the sky in the form of iron meteorites and again cited in the texts. They made the discovery using cosmic ray imaging, which involves recording the behavior of subatomic particles called muons, which are produced when cosmic rays smash into the Earth's atmosphere. A similar technique was used to find hidden tunnels inside the bent pyramid, which was given its name. Due to the wonky shape of its structure, engineers from Cairo University are now designing an inflatable robot to explore the space inside the Great Pyramid, which has lain undisturbed for 4,500 years. The robot can be pushed into empty spaces via a 1.4-inch keyhole drilled into the wall, then inflated into a blimp-like drone. The blimp is perfect for exploring inaccessible spaces, like the 30 meters void discovered inside the Great Pyramid of Giza in scans last year. It is important to use a hole as small as possible because we want to leave as few traces as we can. This what we call minimally invasive robotics. The pyramids at Giza have captivated visitors since they were built as royal burial chambers 2,500 years ago. Relatively minor discoveries generate great interest because experts are still divided over how they were constructed. If it turns out that there really is a chamber filled with ancient treasures sealed off within the Great Pyramid, it will surely be one of the most significant discoveries in archaeological history. Do you believe in aliens? Leave it in the comments section below and like if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to EVORTY.